everyone, welcome back to Study with Manjula and I am your friend Manjula Sri. So now we are going to deal with Digestive System Part 4. We have learned in Part 1 and 2, 3 about the food, about the nutrition and 5 processes of nutrition. What are the 5 processes of nutrition? Ingestion, digestion, absorption, assimilation and digestion. We have learned about ingestion, that is in our mouth. Right, about our mouth cavity we have learned, that is about the tongue, about the teeth and about the saliva. And we have learned that an enzyme called amylase present in our mouth get mixed with starch, that is none other than carbohydrate, which is a nutrient. This amylase mix with the carbohydrate and convert it into a simple sugar, that is maltose. I have already said that going further into the lesson, we are not going to use the word sugar, but instead of sugar we are going to use maltose. Okay, so digestion is nothing but whatever the nutrients present in our food, that is carbohydrate, fats, proteins, minerals and vitamins, just convert into the simple form in each and every stage. First we have seen that carbohydrates convert into sugar, that is maltose, in the presence of what? In the presence of amylase in mouth. So that was ingestion, means taking in. Through which we'll take our food? Through our mouth we'll take our food in, right? So that is known as ingestion. Now the next step is digestion. So this is the total digestive system I have drawn here. Each and every part I am going to explain here. Okay. So see, this is the mouth, right? This is the mouth, and here you can see the gland. See, I will show you. See, this is the mouth cavity till here. So these are the salivary glands. 3 salivary glands we have learnt, right? Next, from the mouth, I have already said that when saliva get mixed with the chewed food, it will convert into a ball paste like structure, that is what? That is bolus. So that bolus will pass through this. What is this esophagus? It is nothing but the food pipe. Now we are going to learn about that only. Food pipe. Okay. So this esophagus is nothing but our food pipe. So the food passes through the food pipe. It reaches the stomach. Now how this food will go through the esophagus, what takes place, those all now we are going to learn. So this is total digestive system. I am not going to rub it. If you want to draw, you can draw. Till the lesson, I am not going to, till the lesson ends. I am not going to rub the diagram. Okay. See, the food pipe, it extends from the mouth. We'll take, this is mouth, here is the mouth. See, here I have not drawn any face. If I'll draw, you'll get confused with the parts. Okay. See, this is the mouth. These are the glands. Okay. Okay, these are the glands. This is the mouth. And this is esophagus. That is our food pipe. See, you will pronounce wrong. It is not oesophagus, but it is esophagus. Okay, O is silent. Okay. See, this is the food pipe present, and we have said that food will form in a ball shape, that is bolus, will pass through this food pipe. How? Through a process called peristalsis. Peristalsis. This is a process called peristalsis, which means contraction and relaxation of food pipe. Now the food will not go directly through the food pipe. Just it will not go off so easily. It is very difficult because it's a narrow one, but I have drawn a little wider. Okay. Now how does the food will go through this food pipe is, see, this is the bolus we have been swallowed. It will get stuck here. We will exert pressure, like, right? We will give pressure to it. to get swallow. How will swallow? With a little pressure will swallow, right? How? See, this food pipe actually will contract. Contract means come closer at one place like this. It will get narrow at one place. If it will get narrow, it will just come here. See, the food is actually here. When it comes here, I am going to rub this. See, once again I am going to explain clearly. This is the food pipe. This is the bolus. Wherever there is a bolus, this food pipe gets narrow, comes into close contact. Means it will not come into contact, but it will get narrow, little narrow, so that it will come here. And it will get normal. The food pipe will get normal. Like how it will come is, see. Okay, this is a pipe you think. This is the food pipe you think. Whenever there is a bolus here, it will just get narrowed. The food pipe will get like this narrowed. And whatever the bolus is there, it will come down. Like that again, here it is the bolus, right? Here it is the bolus. And here, wherever there is a bolus, there the food pipe will get narrow. And this bolus will come down. Like that, total food pipe will take the same process that is known as peristalsis process. Okay, this peristalsis process takes throughout the alimentary canal. What is alimentary canal? Taking from the mouth till the anus. These all are connected, right? These all are connected. See, this is the esophagus, which is connected with the stomach, and stomach is connected with the small intestines, and small intestine is connected with large intestine. So from the mouth till here, full total connecting line is known as what? Alimentary canal. So this peristalsis process takes place throughout the alimentary canal. Okay. Now here we can say that no digestion takes place in esophagus. It just helps in sending the bolus to the stomach. What is esophagus? It is food pipe. Okay. Now after reaching the stomach, these bolus after reaching the stomach, what will happen? Now I am going to explain. Okay. Next comes the stomach. All the bolus what we have eaten, they will be collected at one place, that is the stomach. Stomach is a large elastic bag. It is a large elastic bag. So this stomach consists of gastric juice. This stomach consists of gastric juices which releases, gastric glands, not juices, it is gastric glands which gives out gastric juices. Okay. So this gastric glands present in the stomach gives out gastric juices. So after reaching the stomach, these bolus will remain for 3 to 4 hours. 3 to 4 hours this food will be present in the stomach. So what the 3 to 4 hours that food will do? Will it watch TV or will it play cricket? No. It will start churning. Churning, like this mixing, how to say is, see, we'll take curd to make it buttermilk. What we'll do? We'll churn it. That is known as churning. So this stomach will come closer and it will churn the food inside to make it into simpler form. While churning, these gastric juices mix with the food and convert into simpler form. So this gastric juices consist 3 elements, that is water, next is hydrochloric acid, and pepsin. This pepsin is one enzyme. First enzyme we have learned what? Amylase, which is present in our mouth. I mean in saliva. So the next enzyme came here is pepsin. Now what this pepsin will do is, whatever the proteins we take, whatever the proteins which is present in the food we take, this pepsin will convert that protein into a simpler form, that is peptones. This pepsin will convert proteins into peptones. That once afterwards I will say. First I want to explain about these three elements. Okay, what these gastric juices consists of? Water, hydrochloric acid and pepsin, right? So, water, you will get a doubt. Water will be present in the stomach. We drink water naturally. Pepsin is an amylase to convert the nutrients into simpler form. Now, why this hydrochloric acid is present in stomach? I have already said that food will remain in the stomach for 3 to 4 hours. If the food will be remaining at the same place for many time, for a long period, what will happen? It will get rotten. The food will get spoiled. To prevent that spoiling of food, this hydrochloric acid helps. What will happen if the food spoils in our stomach? The stomach will get damaged. To prevent that such type of substance happening, this hydrochloric acid will help. Okay. So, hydrochloric acid also helps in preventing the rottening, that is getting spoiled of food. Second one is, it helps this pepsin to activate. Okay. Now we have cleared the doubt, that is water which is present in our body. If this water get mixed with the food, it will still convert into a little water form. Next, hydrochloric acid, it will help for the long period of remaining of food. Pepsin convert protein into what? Peptones. Okay. Now I'll give that formula. What is it? See, proteins convert into peptones in the presence of pepsin. Understood? In the presence of pepsin, proteins, sorry, I have written the spelling wrong. Proteins. Proteins. Sorry for the spelling mistake. Okay. Proteins convert into peptones in the form, proteins convert into peptones in the presence of pepsin. Okay. Now this is the second equation we have got. Okay. Please remember these all. This is not the last form of protein. These peptones will still convert into another form in other part of the body. That I am going to explain it further. Now we have learned that the bolus will enter through the food pipe. It will gather in the stomach, and in the stomach still it will get into a simpler form. Next, digestion comes. Next, the food will go to the small intestine. It will enter the small intestine. Before entering into the small intestine, what will happen? See, this is the small intestine. From the stomach, the small intestine is connected. The first curve, the first turn, for example, see, this is the food pipe connecting the stomach, right? Connecting the stomach, right? So this is the first coil, first turn. This is the U shape, right? This is the U shape. The first turn, the first U-shaped ones connecting the small intestine. It's also a small intestine, but the first one, what will be connecting with this stomach, this part is known as duodenum. Duodenum. Okay. Duodenum. The first part is known as what? Duodenum. Okay. Now, some of the food will get digested in this duodenum. Okay. So this duodenum, what will happen is, here I have, see, this is the liver. Here, this is the duodenum. This is the duodenum. Okay. Here, it is the liver. And see, here you can see a small bit here. This is gall bladder. This is gall bladder. Friends, there is a rule while drawing a diagram and naming it. If we have drawn any diagram we take, if it has parts, we have to name the parts. Every part should be written to the right side. Every part should be written to the right side. But here I have written this part left side because I don't have place here. But it is a rule. If you draw any diagram, whatever you take, but the parts, I mean the names of the parts should be written to the right side of the diagram. It's a compulsory rule. Okay. See, all I have written right side, but this one I have left because I don't have place. In case if you have no place, you can write anywhere. Okay. Okay. So this liver consists of this gall bladder which secretes means secretion is nothing but giving out. Gives bile juice. Gives bile juice. Okay, this gall bladder will give out this bile juice there's a disturbance. So this gall bladder gives out the bile juice which converts fats. Fat is also a nutrient which converts this fat into a simpler form. Okay. Where? Duodenum. In the duodenum. The food again from the stomach, not in a bolus form, but in a somewhat pasted ones you take. Pasted ones. So that form of food is known as chyme. Okay, that form of food is known as what? Chyme. After the process of churning in the stomach, the food will form in a paste form that is known as chyme. Okay, so this chyme enters in the duodenum. In the same process, peristalsis process, it will come to the duodenum. Near duodenum, see here you can see that near duodenum, here it is the liver and here the gall bladder. From the liver, the bile juice is coming to the gall bladder, and gall bladder secretes this bile juice into the duodenum. It will give out this bile juice into the duodenum. So whatever the fats are present in the food we have eaten will convert into a simpler form. After that, again another process takes place in pancreas. What is this pancreas? This pancreas actually controls our sugar levels. This pancreas in our body controls our sugar levels. But it plays another role in the digestive system that I am going to explain in part 5. That is the next video I am going to explain. Till here now, it's enough for our video. Time is not there. Okay, whatever till now I have said is what? Till now I have said is digestion. About pancreas also, there also digestion will take place. Now the food entering to the small intestine, after the food enters the small intestine, what will happen is absorption will take place. The 5 processes are there. In that 2 processes, second process we are dealing. The third process, that is absorption, will take place in the small intestine. Now small intestine, now I am going to explain. In the next video I am going to explain about pancreas. Small intestine is nothing but, it is a long coiled tube present in a body. Long coiled tube. We can see the longest part of our body. as small intestine. Small intestine is the smallest part, longest part of our body, which is of 7 meters. 7 meters. Which is of 7 meters. This small intestine is of 7 meters. So this is the longest part of our body. So this near duodenum, what will happen? The bile juice will convert fats into simpler form. Now we have got 3 enzymes. First one was amylase. Second one was pepsin. Now the third one came what? Bile juice. So that all we are going to learn in detail in the next video. Okay. Till now, what we have learned, please revise, and the before videos also please watch the before videos. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe and share the videos. Thank you. Stay home, stay safe, and keep learning.